My name is Tracy Bibelnix.
John Zobitz.
AJ Bowler.
Brianna Noland.
Andrew Whitty.
Eliana Veer.
Gaurav Naidu.
Jeremy Anthony.
Well, my name is Austin Wagner. I'm a junior here at Augsburg, and for spring break, I'll be going down to Nicaragua with a group of students and professors to study the sustainability of coffee plantations.
My project in Nicaragua is basically using the results of one of the other projects and transforming to see how it affects the ozone layer.
The thing I'm going to work on most in Nicaragua is going to be large-scale differential equation building.
We're creating a model to look at the ecological footprint that the coffee process leaves.
The programs that involve fair trade and being organically certified.
In a nutshell, what I'll be looking at is how farmers can improve their economic situation while being as eco-friendly as possible.
I think a big thing that the local people will teach me or instill upon me is just a different view on life.
A different lifestyle.
Just about a whole different way of living.
I think the farmers are going to hopefully teach us what the real questions are. I can think of lots of questions that'd be interesting, but they may not necessarily be relevant or helpful to anyone. So these farmers are going to tell us what would be helpful to them.
For the students, what I expect is that math is much bigger than their textbook. That when they look at a math problem, it's complicated, it's messy, because life is complicated. And I don't want them to think that all answers can happen in the back of the book. They can look at the back and say, oh, there's the answer.
It's a very different situation to go out into the world, whether it's in a foreign country or whether it's in your backyard, and look at a problem and say, how can I as a mathematician, or how can I as a chemist, or how can I as a physicist bring what I know and my knowledge to find a solution, to find a strategy, to be able to attack it.
My trip to Nicaragua was exciting and a bit adventurous.
We were in Peñas Blancas, which is in the northern part of Nicaragua.
It's absolutely gorgeous there, and we discovered that there's definitely potential for ecotourism. And
essentially, we made a cost-benefit analysis, I suppose, would be the best way to say it.
And I think that was valuable. I think that we were able to provide them with some good ideas and
simple stuff like mosquito netting, getting mattresses, maybe making like guest houses, get something to filter their water, paving their roads.
Hopefully some of those ideas they'll be able to implement fairly easily. I know a lot of those are challenging ideas that we shared with them. But I do feel like it was valuable to them, and it was valuable to us.
We got what we went there for and did what we set out to do. Help the farmers, help the people living in Nicaragua that we stayed with.
So I was just kind of like, enjoy the experience and I'll get something out of it.
And that was respect for people out in the rural areas that make food and do all these things so basically the rest of the urban world can function.
Just seeing the country and living with the families and really interacting with the people there was just really, really amazing, and I really hope to go back someday.
It's broadened my idea of what life really can be. Life is not just being here in the city and driving in traffic, and I mean it was refreshing to see a different idea of what life is for people in a different place.